Question 1. What is the primary purpose of subrogation in property insurance claims under West Virginia law? A. To prevent the insured from receiving payment for the same loss under multiple policies. B. To allow the insured to collect damages from a third party even if they are not at fault. C. To allow the insurer to recover the amount paid to the insured from a responsible third party. D. To transfer the risk of loss to the insurer's reinsurance company. Correct answer. C. To allow the insurer to recover the amount paid to the insured from a responsible third party. Explanation. Under West Virginia law, subrogation allows an insurer to recover the amount they paid to the insured from a third party who is responsible for causing the damage. This principle helps ensure that the responsible party, rather than the insurer, bears the financial burden of the loss. Subrogation can help lower insurance premiums by reducing the insurer's overall payout. Why the other options are incorrect. Question 2. Mr. Johnson, the owner of a construction company in West Virginia, is found responsible for property damage due to a subcontractor's work error. His commercial general liability (CGL) policy is in place. What coverage is he likely to receive under West Virginia's CGL policy? A. Coverage for bodily injury, but not for property damage claims. B. Coverage for both bodily injury and legal defense costs. C. Coverage for property damage, but not for bodily injury. D. Coverage for both property damage and legal defense costs. Correct answer. D. Coverage for both property damage and legal defense costs. Explanation. Under West Virginia's laws, a commercial general liability (CGL) policy generally covers both bodily injury and property damage resulting from business operations, including incidents caused by subcontractors. Furthermore, CGL policies also include coverage for legal defense costs even if the insured is not found liable. This ensures that the business is protected from high defense costs and lawsuits. Question 3. In the event of a total loss under a homeowner's policy in West Virginia, the policyholder has a dwelling policy that covers the property on a replacement cost basis. Which of the following statements is true regarding this coverage? A. The policy will pay the full replacement cost of the property regardless of the value of the property or the deductible. B. The policy will pay the replacement cost minus depreciation for the loss. C. The policy will only pay the actual cash value of the property, which includes depreciation. D. The policy will pay the full replacement cost subject to the coverage limit and deductible. Correct answer. D. The policy will pay the full replacement cost subject to the coverage limit and deductible. Explanation. In West Virginia, a replacement cost policy reimburses the policyholder for the cost to replace damaged property with new property of similar kind and quality without deducting for depreciation. However, the payout is subject to the policy's coverage limit and deductible. The insured must pay the deductible, and the payout will not exceed the coverage limit. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the concept of insurable interest in property insurance in West Virginia? A. The property must be owned outright by the policyholder to have insurable interest. B. The policyholder must have a financial stake in the property and stand to lose financially if the property is damaged. C. The policyholder must be named on the deed or title of the property for insurable interest to apply. D. The policyholder must reside in the property being insured for it to qualify for insurable interest. Correct answer. B. The policyholder must have a financial stake in the property and stand to lose financially if the property is damaged. Explanation. In West Virginia, as in most states, insurable interest means that the policyholder must have a legitimate financial interest in the property being insured. This means they would suffer a financial loss if the property were damaged or destroyed. Insurable interest is a requirement for purchasing insurance on property, as it ensures that there is a valid reason to insure the property, preventing moral hazard. Question 5. Under West Virginia law, which of the following would be excluded from a standard homeowner's policy? A. Fire damage to the home. B. Damage caused by a fallen tree during a storm. C. Flood damage from a river overflow. D. Vandalism damage caused by a third party. Correct answer. C. Flood damage from a river overflow. Explanation. In West Virginia, like most states, standard homeowners policies typically exclude coverage for flood damage. This is a common exclusion in homeowners insurance, and separate flood insurance must be purchased to cover this risk. The National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, provides coverage for flooding, including damage caused by river overflow. Question 6. Mr. Smith, a commercial property owner in West Virginia, wants to ensure that his business income is protected in case of an unexpected disaster. Which of the following insurance policies would be most suitable for this situation? A. Commercial auto insurance. B. Commercial property insurance with a business interruption endorsement. C. Workers' compensation insurance. D. General liability insurance. Correct answer. B. Commercial property insurance with a business interruption endorsement. Explanation. In West Virginia, a business interruption endorsement added to a commercial property insurance policy is the best way to protect against loss of income due to an unexpected disaster such as a fire or flood. This endorsement provides coverage for the income lost during the period of repair or recovery after a covered loss. It typically covers both ongoing operational expenses and lost profits. Question 7. In West Virginia, under a standard homeowner's policy, which of the following situations would NOT be covered by personal liability coverage? A. A guest falls in the insured's driveway and is injured. B. The insured's dog bites a neighbor, causing injury. C. The insured negligently damages a neighbor's property while helping them move. D. The insured intentionally causes harm to another person during an altercation. Correct answer. D. The insured intentionally causes harm to another person during an altercation. Explanation. Under West Virginia law, personal liability coverage in a standard homeowner's policy covers bodily injury or property damage caused by negligence or accidents, but it does not cover intentional acts. If the insured intentionally harms another person, such as during an altercation, the personal liability coverage would not apply, as intentional acts are typically excluded from coverage. Question 8. Which of the following is true regarding the occurrence basis of coverage in a commercial general liability CGL policy in West Virginia? A. It covers only claims made during the policy period. B. It covers claims made after the policy expires, provided the incident occurred during the policy period. C. It only applies to incidents that happen within the first 30 days of the policy. D. It only applies to incidents that occur prior to the policy's inception. Correct answer. B. It covers claims made after the policy expires, provided the incident occurred during the policy period. Explanation. In West Virginia, a CGL policy written on an occurrence basis provides coverage for incidents that occur during the policy period, even if the claim is made after the policy expires. This is in contrast to claims-made policies, which only cover claims made during the policy period. The occurrence basis is generally more favorable for the insured because it offers long-term protection for past incidents. Question 9. What is the primary function of underwriting in West Virginia's property and casualty insurance market? A. To determine the appropriate premium based on the risk profile of the insured. B. To process claims and ensure that they are settled fairly and promptly. C. To provide legal defense for claims that exceed policy limits. D. To enforce the terms and conditions of the insurance policy. Correct answer. A. To determine the appropriate premium based on the risk profile of the insured. Explanation. Underwriting in West Virginia is the process by which insurers assess the risk associated with a potential policyholder and determine the appropriate premium to charge. Underwriters evaluate various factors, including the type of property, the applicant's claims history, and other risk factors to ensure that the insurer can cover potential losses while remaining financially viable. Question 10. In the state of West Virginia, an insurer must notify an insured at least how many days before canceling a policy for non-payment of premium? A. 5 days. B. 10 days. C. 15 days. D. 30 days. Correct answer. B. 10 days. Explanation. Under West Virginia law, if an insurer is canceling a policy for non-payment of premiums, they must notify the insured at least 10 days before the cancellation takes effect. This notice is required to ensure that the policyholder has sufficient time to make the necessary payment or to seek an alternative policy. Question 11. In a standard homeowner's insurance policy, which of the following perils is typically not covered under the basic policy form? A. Fire. B. Theft. C. Earthquake. D. Vandalism. Correct answer. C. Earthquake. Explanation. Earthquake coverage is generally excluded from standard homeowners insurance policies and often requires a separate endorsement or policy. Basic policy forms typically cover fire, theft, and vandalism. Earthquakes are considered high-risk events that require specialized coverage due to the potential for catastrophic loss. Question 12. Which of the following is an example of an indirect loss that may be covered under a property insurance policy? A. Fire damage to the insured's home. B. Loss of rental income due to a covered event. C. Theft of jewelry from the insured's home. D. Hail damage to the insured's car. Correct answer. B. Loss of rental income due to a covered event. Explanation. An indirect loss refers to the financial impact that results from an inability to use the insured property, such as lost rental income while the property is being repaired after. A covered loss, direct losses, answers A, C, and D involve physical damage or a loss to property. Question 13. In an insurance contract, which term refers to the insurer's right to assume the legal rights of the insured to recover losses from a third party? A. Indemnity. B. Subrogation. C. Assignment. D. Waiver. Correct answer. B. Subrogation. Explanation. Subrogation allows the insured to step into the shoes of the insured to pursue recovery from a third party responsible for the loss. This right helps insurers recoup some costs, reducing premiums. Indemnity, answer A, is the principle of making the insured whole. Assignment, answer C, transfers policy ownership, and waiver, answer D, is the voluntary relinquishment of a known right. Question 14. Which of the following statements best describes the concept of replacement cost coverage in property insurance? A. It reimburses the insured based on the depreciated value of the property. B. It pays the insured the cost to replace the damaged property with similar items. C. It provides an agreed upon amount regardless of actual repair costs. D. It covers the original purchase price of the damaged property. Correct answer. B. It pays the insured the cost to replace the damaged property with similar items. Explanation. Replacement cost coverage reimburses the insured for the cost of replacing damaged property with new items of like kind and quality without considering depreciation. Actual cash value, answer A, would account for depreciation, and the other options, answer C and D, do not accurately describe replacement cost. Question 15. Which type of insurance policy would provide coverage if a customer slips and falls in a business's retail store? A. Product liability insurance. B. Commercial auto insurance. C. General liability insurance. D. Workers' compensation insurance. Correct answer. C. General liability insurance. Explanation. General liability insurance covers bodily injury and property damage claims arising from accidents on the insured's premises. A slip and fall incident in a retail store would be covered by this policy. Product liability, answer A, covers injuries due to products. Commercial auto, answer B, covers vehicles. And workers' compensation, answer D, covers employees. Question 16. In an insurance policy, which section specifies the duties of the insured and insurer in the event of a loss? A. Exclusions. B. Insuring agreement. C. Conditions. D. Declarations. Correct answer. C. Conditions. Explanation. The conditions section outlines the responsibilities of both the insured and insurer following a loss. It may include requirements for reporting claims, cooperating with investigations, and protecting damaged property. The exclusions section, answer A, lists perils not covered. The insuring agreement, answer B, defines coverage. And the declarations page, answer D, includes policy details like names and coverages. Question 17. An insured's auto policy has split limits of $50,000, $100,000, $25,000. What does the $100,000 represent? A. Maximum coverage for property damage per accident. B. Maximum bodily injury coverage per person. C. Maximum bodily injury coverage per accident. D. Maximum deductible for bodily injury. Correct answer. C. Maximum bodily injury coverage per accident. Explanation. In split limits, the second figure, $100,000 represents the maximum amount payable for bodily injury per accident, regardless of the number of people injured. The first figure, $50,000, is the limit per person for bodily injury, and the third, $25,000, is the property damage limit. Question 18. Which of the following best describes a binder in insurance? A temporary contract of insurance providing coverage until the policy is issued. B. The primary source of coverage for high-value property. C. A guarantee that the insurer will issue a policy regardless of risk. D. An endorsement that increases policy limits. Correct answer. A temporary contract of insurance providing coverage until the policy is issued. Explanation. A binder is a temporary agreement that provides immediate insurance coverage until the formal policy can be issued. It acts as a short-term proof of insurance, covering the insured against potential losses. Answers B, C, and D do not accurately describe the purpose or function of a binder. Question 19. In property insurance, which of the following terms refers to the concept that insurance should restore the insured to the same financial position as before the loss? A. Waiver. B. Indemnity. C. Reimbursement. D. Subrogation. Correct answer. B. Indemnity. Explanation. The principle of indemnity ensures that insurance reimburses the insured only to the extent of their financial loss, preventing profit from a claim. This principle is foundational in property and casualty insurance to maintain fairness. Reimbursement, answer C, involves specific payments. Waiver, answer A, is the relinquishment of rights, and subrogation, answer D, allows the insurer to seek recovery from responsible third parties. Question 20. If an insured's home sustains damage from a covered peril, which of the following clauses might require the insured to repair or replace the property before receiving full reimbursement? A. Pro rata clause. B. Coinsurance clause. C. Deductible clause. D. Restoration clause. Correct answer. B. Coinsurance clause. Explanation. The coinsurance clause in a property policy often requires the insured to carry a certain percentage of the property's value as coverage. If this condition is not met, the insured may only receive a partial payout. To receive full reimbursement, the insured must generally comply with the coinsurance requirements, which may involve repairing or replacing damaged property. The other clauses listed do not relate to repair or replacement requirements in this way. Question 21. Which of the following is typically covered under the liability section of a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Fire damage to the insured's home. B. Theft of the insured's personal property. C. Medical expenses for a guest injured on the insured's property. D. Flood damage to the basement. Correct answer. C. Medical expenses for a guest injured on the insured's property. Explanation. The liability section of a homeowner's policy covers claims for bodily injury or property damage for which the insured is legally responsible, including medical expenses for guests injured on the property. Fire damage and theft and B are covered under property sections, while flood damage D usually requires separate coverage. Question 22. What type of policy would a business owner purchase to cover losses from a cyber attack that leads to data breach? A. Commercial property insurance. B. General liability insurance. C. Cyber liability insurance. D. Business interruption insurance. Correct answer. C. Cyber liability insurance. Explanation. Cyber liability insurance provides coverage for incidents related to cyber attacks such as data breaches, ransomware, and network security failures. Other policies, D, do not specifically address cyber-related risks. Question 23. Which type of insurance coverage is specifically designed to cover legal fees and settlements when a professional is sued for negligence in their work? A. General liability insurance. B. Professional liability insurance. C. Directors and officers, DO, insurance. D. Workers' compensation insurance. Correct answer. B. Professional liability insurance. Explanation. Professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions, EO, insurance, protects professionals against claims of negligence or inadequate work. General liability, A, covers physical injuries and property damage, while the insurance, C, covers company leadership and workers' compensation. D, pertains to employee injuries. Question 24. Which term best describes the portion of an insurance policy that states the insured's obligations in the event of a loss? The insuring agreement. B, conditions. C, exclusions. D, declarations. Correct answer. B, conditions. Explanation. The conditions section of an insurance policy outlines the responsibilities and obligations of both the insurer and the insured. This includes what actions must be taken when a loss occurs, such as reporting and providing proof of loss. Question 25. Which of the following is not a function of an insurance underwriter? A, assessing the risk of insuring an applicant. B, determining the terms of a policy. C, selling insurance policies directly to customers. D, setting premium rates based on risk. Correct answer. C, selling insurance policies directly to customers. Explanation. Insurance underwriters evaluate risks, determine policy terms, and set premiums. Selling insurance policies is typically done by agents or brokers, not underwriters. Question 26. What type of auto insurance coverage is necessary for damage to the policyholder's own vehicle in a collision they caused? A, liability coverage. B, comprehensive coverage. C, collision coverage. D, uninsured motorist coverage. Correct answer. C, collision coverage. Explanation. Collision coverage pays for the repair or replacement of the policyholder's vehicle when they are at fault in an accident. Liability coverage, A, covers damage to others, while comprehensive, B, covers non-collision incidents, and uninsured motorist, D, applies when the other driver lacks insurance. Question 27. What type of policy should an individual purchase if they want protection that will pay out benefits upon their death? A, disability insurance. B, health insurance. C, term life insurance. D, long-term care insurance. Correct answer. C, term life insurance. Explanation. Term life insurance provides death benefits to beneficiaries if the insured passes away during the term of the policy. Disability insurance, A, covers lost income due to inability to work. Health insurance, B, pays for medical expenses. And long-term care insurance, D, covers extended care services. Question 28. Which insurance concept refers to the transfer of risk from an individual to an insurer in exchange for premium payments? A, indemnity. B, reinsurance. C, risk management. D, risk pooling. Correct answer. A, indemnity. Explanation. Indemnity refers to the concept of compensating for a loss, effectively transferring risk from an individual to an insurer who accepts it in return for premiums. Reinsurance, B, involves risk transfer between insurers, and risk pooling, D, spreads risk among a group. Question 29. What is the purpose of an insurable interest in an insurance contract? A, to determine the insurance policy's deductible. B, to ensure the policyholder can receive coverage for any risk. C, to prevent policyholders from profiting from insurance fraud. D, to set the maximum claim amount. Correct answer. C, to prevent policyholders from profiting from insurance fraud. Explanation. Insurable interest means that the policyholder must have a legitimate interest in the insured item or person, preventing them from obtaining insurance to profit from a loss. It ensures a genuine economic stake exists in the preservation of the insured property or person. Question 30. Which type of homeowner's policy is specifically designed for renters? A, HA2, B, HA3, C, HA4, D, HA5. Correct answer. C, HA4. Explanation. The HA4 policy, known as a renter's policy, provides coverage for personal property and liability for individuals who rent their homes. Other policies, HA2, HA3, HA5, are tailored for homeowners. Question 31. Which insurance principle states that an insured should not profit from an insurance claim but should be restored to their original financial position? A, subrogation. B, indemnity. C, utmost good faith. D, contribution. Correct answer. B. Indemnity. Explanation. The principle of indemnity ensures that an insured is compensated for their loss but does not profit from the insurance claim. It aims to restore the insured to their financial state before the loss. Subrogation A. Allows insurers to take legal action on behalf of the insured, utmost good faith. C. Refers to honesty in disclosing relevant information. And contribution D. Involves multiple policies sharing the loss. Question 32. Which of the following insurance policies would provide coverage for a company if its executive officers are sued for their decisions and actions while managing the company? A. General liability insurance. B. Errors and omissions. EO. Insurance. C. Directors and officers. DO. Insurance. D. Employment practices liability insurance. Correct answer. C. Directors and officers. DO. Insurance. Explanation. Directors and officers insurance protects the company and its executives from claims resulting from decisions and actions taken while performing their duties. General liability insurance A. Covers bodily injury and property damage, errors, and omissions. B. Applies to professional negligence and employment practices liability. D. Covers employment-related issues. Question 33. What type of policy is designed to cover high-risk items such as expensive jewelry or fine art, which may not be fully covered under standard homeowners policies? A. Umbrella policy. B. Scheduled personal property endorsement. C. HA2 policy. D. Personal liability policy. Correct answer. B. Scheduled personal property endorsement. Explanation. A scheduled personal property endorsement allows for specific high-value items to be listed and covered at their appraised value under a homeowner's policy. An umbrella policy A provides additional liability coverage. Now, HA2 policy C is a basic form of homeowners insurance, and a personal liability policy D covers liability claims but not high-value items. Question 34. Which of the following is generally not covered by a comprehensive auto insurance policy? A. Theft of the vehicle. B. Hail damage. C. Collision with another vehicle. D. Vandalism. Correct answer. C. Collision with another vehicle. Explanation. Comprehensive auto insurance covers non-collision incidents such as theft, hail damage, and vandalism. Collision coverage, which is separate, applies to accidents involving other vehicles or objects. Comprehensive A, B, D does not include collision-related damage. Question 35. What is the primary purpose of reinsurance? A. To reduce an insurer's exposure to loss. B. To provide direct coverage to policyholders. C. To eliminate the need for underwriting. D. To offer insurance to high-risk individuals. Correct answer. A. To reduce an insurer's exposure to loss. Explanation. Reinsurance is the practice where insurers transfer a portion of their risk to other insurance companies to limit the total loss they could face. It does not involve direct policyholder coverage. B. Underwriting elimination. C. Or exclusively covering high-risk individuals. D. Question 36. Which clause in an insurance policy outlines the circumstances in which the insurer can deny a claim? A. Exclusions. B. Declarations. C. Conditions. D. Endorsements. Correct answer. A. Exclusions. Explanation. The exclusions section specifies the situations and conditions under which a claim may be denied. The declarations. B. Outline basic policy information. Conditions. C. List the policyholder's responsibilities. And endorsements. D. Modify the policy's coverage. Question 37. Which of the following types of insurance is mandatory for employers to provide in most states to cover work-related injuries? A. Health insurance. B. Workers' compensation insurance. C. General liability insurance. D. Disability insurance. Correct answer. B. Workers' compensation insurance. Explanation. Workers' compensation insurance is required by law in most states and provides benefits for work-related injuries or illnesses. Health insurance A. Covers general medical expenses. General liability C. Addresses third-party injuries. And disability insurance D. Supports income replacement for non-work-related disabilities. Question 38. What is the main benefit of purchasing an umbrella insurance policy? A. It increases the deductible on existing policies. B. It provides a discount on other insurance premiums. C. It offers additional liability coverage beyond the limits of standard policies. D. It extends coverage for damages excluded from all other policies. Correct answer. C. It offers additional liability coverage beyond the limits of standard policies. Explanation. An umbrella insurance policy provides extra liability protection that exceeds the coverage limits of the policyholder's standard auto or homeowner's insurance. It does not increase deductibles. A. Provide discounts. B. Or cover all excluded damages. D. Question 39. Which term describes the portion of a claim that the insured must pay out of pocket before the insurance company covers the remaining amount? A. Premium. B. Deductible. C. Copayment. D. Exclusion. Correct answer. B. Deductible. Explanation. A deductible is the amount the policyholder is responsible for paying before the insurer covers any claim expenses. A premium, A, is the regular payment for the policy. A copayment, C, is typically found in health insurance for services and exclusions. D, are situations not covered by the policy. Question 40. What type of insurance policy is typically purchased to protect against claims that exceed the coverage provided by underlying liability policies? A. Homeowners insurance. B. Umbrella insurance. C. Term life insurance. D. Comprehensive auto insurance. Correct answer. B. Umbrella insurance. Explanation. Umbrella insurance provides additional liability coverage that supplements existing policies such as auto or homeowners insurance when the policy limits are reached. It does not provide primary coverage like homeowners, A, life, C, or comprehensive auto insurance, D. Question 41. What is the main purpose of the coinsurance clause in a property insurance policy? A, to reduce the deductible. B, to ensure that the insured shares in the risk of loss. C, to provide additional liability coverage. D, to eliminate the need for an appraisal. Correct answer. B, to ensure that the insured shares in the risk of loss. Explanation. The coinsurance clause requires the policyholder to carry a certain percentage of the property value as coverage. If the insured does not meet this requirement, they must share a portion of the loss with the insurer. This encourages policyholders to purchase sufficient insurance coverage. Question 42. Which type of life insurance policy provides a death benefit and cash value accumulation that can grow based on the performance of a portfolio of investments? A. Term life insurance. B. Universal life insurance. C. Variable life insurance. D. Whole life insurance. Correct answer. C. Variable life insurance. Explanation. Variable life insurance offers both a death benefit and an investment component, where the cash value can increase based on the performance of the chosen investments. Term life, A, provides coverage without cash value. Universal life, B, has flexible premiums and cash value. And whole life, D, offers guaranteed cash value growth. Question 43. Which type of auto insurance coverage is mandatory in most states and covers injuries to other people and damage to their property when you are at fault in an accident? A. Collision coverage. B. Comprehensive coverage. C. Liability coverage. D. Uninsured motorist coverage. Correct answer. C. Liability coverage. Explanation. Liability coverage is required in most states and pays for bodily injury and property damage to others if the policyholder is at fault in an accident. Collision, A, and comprehensive, B, cover damages to the policyholder's vehicle, while uninsured motorist, D, covers accidents involving uninsured drivers. Question 44. In a health insurance policy, what is the term for the fixed amount the insured pays for each medical service or prescription? A. Premium. B. Deductible. C. Copayment. D. Coinsurance. Correct answer. C. Copayment. Explanation. A copayment is a set amount the insured pays for a specific service or prescription, with the remainder covered by insurance. A premium A is the payment for the policy, the deductible. B is the amount paid before insurance starts covering costs and coinsurance. D is the percentage split of costs after the deductible is met. Question 45. Which of the following policies provides coverage for a property owner against loss of rental income if the property becomes uninhabitable due to a covered peril? A. Liability insurance. B. Renter's insurance. C. Loss of use coverage. D. Business interruption insurance. Correct answer. C. Loss of use coverage. Explanation. Loss of use coverage compensates for lost rental income if the insured property is uninhabitable due to covered peril. Liability insurance A. Covers legal claims. Renter's insurance B. Protects tenants. And business interruption insurance D. Is for business-related income loss. Question 46. What type of insurance coverage protects a professional from claims of negligence or inadequate work? A. General liability insurance. B. Workers' compensation insurance. C. Professional liability insurance. D. Business owner's policy. Correct answer. C. Professional liability insurance. Explanation. Professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions insurance, covers professionals against claims of negligence or inadequate work. General liability insurance A. Covers third-party bodily injury and property damage. Workers' compensation B. Covers employee injuries. A business owner's policy D. Is a comprehensive policy for small businesses. Question 47. Which of the following statements about a deductible in an insurance policy is correct? A. It is the amount the insurer pays before the insured contributes. B. It is the maximum amount the insured will pay in a policy period. C. It is the portion of a covered loss paid by the insured before insurance coverage begins. D. It is a premium rebate offered at the end of the policy term. Correct answer. C. It is the portion of a covered loss paid by the insured before insurance coverage begins. Explanation. A deductible is the amount an insured must pay out of pocket before the insurer covers any costs for a claim. It does not involve the insurer paying first A. A maximum cap on insured payments B. Or a rebate D. Question 48. What type of homeowner's insurance coverage is specifically for additional living expenses if a home is uninhabitable due to covered peril? A. Dwelling coverage. B. Personal property coverage. C. Additional living expenses. L. Coverage. D. Liability coverage. Correct answer. C. Additional living expenses. L. Coverage. Explanation. ALE coverage pays for the additional costs of living elsewhere while the home is being repaired after damage from a covered peril. Dwelling coverage A. Repairs or rebuilds the home. Personal property coverage B. Covers belongings. And liability coverage D. Protects against legal claims. Question 49. What is the primary benefit of having a HA5 homeowner's insurance policy compared to a HA3 policy? A. It provides coverage only for named perils. B. It offers comprehensive open peril coverage for both the dwelling and personal property. C. It has a lower premium cost. D. It includes earthquake insurance as standard. Correct answer. B. It offers comprehensive open peril coverage for both the dwelling and personal property. Explanation. A HA5 policy covers all perils except those specifically excluded for both the dwelling and personal property. And HA3 policy provides open peril coverage for the dwelling but named peril coverage for personal property. HA5 does not inherently include earthquake insurance D or come with lower premiums C. Question 50. Which of the following is not typically covered under a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Damage from fire. B. Theft of personal belongings. C. Flood damage. D. Vandalism. Correct answer. C. Flood damage. Explanation. Flood damage is generally excluded from standard homeowners insurance policies and requires separate flood insurance. Fire damage A. Theft B. and vandalism D. are typically covered by most standard policies. Question 51. What does an umbrella insurance policy primarily provide? A. Coverage for personal belongings up to their replacement value. B. Additional liability coverage beyond the limits of other policies. C. Comprehensive health coverage for family members. D. Protection against uninsured motorist claims. Correct answer. B. Additional liability coverage beyond the limits of other policies. Explanation. An umbrella insurance policy provides extra liability coverage beyond the limits of the insured's existing policies, such as auto or homeowners insurance. Does not cover personal belongings. A. Comprehensive health coverage. C. Or uninsured motorist claims. D. Question 52. Which of the following best describes a peril in the context of insurance? A. A condition that increases the chance of a loss. B. The actual cause of a loss. C. A cause that excludes certain types of coverage. D. The maximum coverage limit of a policy. Correct answer. B. The actual cause of a loss. Explanation. A peril is the specific risk or event that causes a loss, such as fire, theft, or a storm. A condition increasing the chance of loss. A. Is a hazard, while exclusions C. and policy limits D. relate to policy terms. Question 53. In auto insurance, what does PIP, personal injury protection, coverage typically include? A. Damage to your vehicle from a collision. B. Legal defense costs in case of a lawsuit. C. Medical expenses for injuries regardless of fault. D. Liability for damages you cause to other vehicles. Correct answer. C. Medical expenses for injuries regardless of fault. Explanation. PIP coverage helps pay for medical expenses and sometimes lost wages for the policyholder and passengers, regardless of who is at fault in an accident. Does not cover vehicle damage. A. Legal defense. B. Or third-party liability. D. Question 54. What is the term for the initial amount an insured person must pay before their insurance starts covering expenses? A. Copayment. B. Premium. C. Deductible. D. Coinsurance. Correct answer. C. Deductible. Explanation. A deductible is the amount paid out of the pocket by the insured before the insurance company starts to cover costs. Copayment. A. Is a fixed amount for a service. A premium. B. Is the payment for the policy. And coinsurance. D. Is a cost-sharing arrangement after the deductible. Question 55. What is the main function of an insurance premium? A. It acts as a deductible in a policy. B. It represents the total amount of coverage available. C. It is the periodic payment made by the policyholder to maintain insurance coverage. D. It is the maximum benefit an insurer will pay for a claim. Correct answer. C. It is the periodic payment made by the policyholder to maintain insurance coverage. Explanation. An insurance premium is the payment made by the policyholder to keep their insurance policy active. It is not the deductible. A. The total coverage amount. B. Or the maximum payout. D. Question 56. Which type of life insurance provides coverage for a specific term and does not accumulate cash value? A. Whole life insurance. B. Universal life insurance. C. Term life insurance. D. Variable life insurance. Correct answer. C. Term life insurance. Explanation. Term life insurance provides coverage for a specific period and it does not accumulate cash value. Whole life, A. Universal life, B. And variable life, D. Policies include a cash value component. Question 57. What type of insurance policy would typically cover the costs associated with a data breach? A. Commercial property insurance. B. General liability insurance. C. Cyber liability insurance. D. Business interruption insurance. Correct answer. C. Cyber liability insurance. Explanation. Cyber liability insurance helps cover the costs associated with data breaches, including legal fees, notification expenses, and credit monitoring. Commercial property insurance, A. Covers physical assets. General liability, B. Covers bodily injury and property damage. And business interruption insurance, D. Covers lost revenue due to operational disruptions. Question 58. Which clause in an insurance policy specifies the conditions under which the policyholder can cancel the policy? A. Exclusions clause. B. Cancellation clause. C. Indemnity clause. D. Coinsurance clause. Correct answer. B. Cancellation clause. Explanation. A cancellation clause outlines the terms and conditions under which the policyholder or the insurer can terminate the policy. Exclusions. A. Lists what is not covered. The indemnity clause. C. Relates to compensation. And the coinsurance clause. D. Requires the insured to bear a portion of the risk. Question 59. What is the primary purpose of liability coverage in an auto insurance policy? A. To cover the insured's medical expenses. B. To cover damages to the insured's vehicle. C. To protect the insured against legal claims from third parties. D. To replace the insured's vehicle if stolen. Correct answer. C. To protect the insured against legal claims from third parties. Explanation. Liability coverage pays for damages or injuries to others when the insured is at fault in an accident. It does not cover the insured's medical expenses, A. Their vehicle damage, B. Or theft of the vehicle, D. Question 60. Which type of homeowner's insurance policy provides the broadest coverage, including open peril coverage for both the dwelling and personal property? A. HA1. B. HA3. C. HA5. D. HA8. Correct answer. C. HA5. Explanation. A HA5 policy provides the broadest coverage, with open peril protection for both the dwelling and personal property. HA1A is basic coverage. HA3B is a more standard policy with open peril coverage for the dwelling and named peril for personal property. And HA8D is for older homes with limited coverage. Question 61. In West Virginia, which of the following is typically excluded from a standard auto insurance liability policy? A. Bodily injury to another driver in an at-fault accident. B. Damage to the insured's own vehicle caused by a collision. C. Property damage to another party's vehicle in an at-fault accident. D. Medical expenses for passengers injured in the insured's vehicle. Correct answer. B. Damage to the insured's own vehicle caused by a collision. Explanation. A standard auto liability policy in West Virginia covers bodily injury and property damage to others resulting from an at-fault accident. However, damage to the insured's own vehicle is excluded and must be covered under a collision or comprehensive policy. Question 62. Which of the following actions could lead to the denial of a claim under a homeowner's policy in West Virginia? A. Filing a claim for fire damage caused by a faulty appliance. B. Filing a claim for flood damage without a flood insurance policy. C. Filing a claim for theft of personal property. D. Filing a claim for windstorm damage to the roof. Correct answer. B. Filing a claim for flood damage without a flood insurance policy. Explanation. Standard homeowners policies in West Virginia, as elsewhere, do not cover flood damage. Coverage for floods must be purchased separately, typically through the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP. Question 63. What is the minimum liability coverage required for auto insurance in West Virginia? A. $20,000 per person, $40,000 per accident, $10,000 property damage. B. $25,000 per person, $50,000 per accident, $25,000 property damage. C. $30,000 per person, $60,000 per accident, $30,000 property damage. D. $15,000 per person, $30,000 per accident, $10,000 property damage. Correct answer. B. $25,000 per person, $50,000 per accident, $25,000 property damage. Explanation. West Virginia requires drivers to carry minimum liability limits of $25,000 per person for bodily injury, $50,000 per accident for bodily injury, and $25,000 for property damage, commonly referred to as 25-50-25 coverage. Question 64. Under West Virginia law, how long does an insurer have to notify an insured of a claim decision after receiving proof of loss? A. 10 days. B. 30 days. C. 45 days. D. 60 days. Correct answer. C. 45 days. Explanation. West Virginia law mandates that insurers notify policyholders of a decision on a claim within 45 days after receiving a complete proof of loss. This ensures timely communication regarding claim status. Question 65. In West Virginia, a deductible is best described as A. The amount the insurer pays before coverage begins. B. The total premium owed annually by the policyholder. C. The portion of a claim paid out of pocket by the insured before the insurer pays. D. The percentage of damages covered by the insured in every claim. Correct answer. C. The portion of a claim paid out of pocket by the insured before the insurer pays. Explanation. The deductible is the amount the insured must pay out of pocket for a loss before the insurer pays the remaining covered amount. It helps reduce the frequency of small claims and keeps premiums lower. Question 66. What is the purpose of the West Virginia FAIR plan? A. To provide low-cost health insurance for uninsured residents. B. To offer property insurance to individuals unable to secure it through the standard market. C. To regulate auto insurance rates in high-risk areas. D. To provide liability coverage for small businesses. Correct answer. B. To offer property insurance to individuals unable to secure it through the standard market. Explanation. The West Virginia FAIR plan, Fair Access to Insurance Requirements, provides a safety net for property owners who cannot obtain insurance in the standard market due to high-risk factors. Question 67. In West Virginia, a claims-made liability policy is triggered when A. The claim is made during the policy period regardless of when the incident occurred. B. The incident occurs during the policy period regardless of when the claim is made. C. Both the claim is made and the incident occurs during the policy period. D. The policyholder pays the deductible in full before filing a claim. Correct answer. A. The claim is made during the policy period regardless of when the incident occurred. Explanation. A claims-made policy in West Virginia provides coverage if the claim is made while the policy is in effect, even if the incident occurred prior to the policy period, provided it falls within the retroactive day. Question 68. Under a commercial general liability CGL policy in West Virginia, which of the following is typically excluded? A. Bodily injury caused by an insured's negligence. B. Property damage caused by an insured's operations. C. Professional errors or omissions. D. Medical expenses for a third party injured on the insured's premises. Correct answer. C. Professional errors or omissions. Explanation. A standard CGL policy does not cover professional errors or omissions. Coverage for these risks requires a professional liability policy or errors and omissions, EO, insurance. Question 69. Which of the following statements about uninsured motorist coverage in West Virginia is correct? A. coverage is optional for all policyholders in West Virginia. B. coverage compensates for damages caused by hit-and-run drivers. C. coverage does not apply if the at-fault driver is underinsured. D. coverage replaces liability coverage for the at-fault driver. Correct answer. B. coverage compensates for damages caused by hit-and-run drivers. Explanation. Uninsured motorist coverage in West Virginia protects policyholders if they are involved in an accident with an uninsured driver or a hit-and-run driver. It covers medical expenses, property damage, and other related costs. Question 70. What is the primary role of the West Virginia Insurance Commissioner? A. To represent insurers in court disputes. B. To establish insurance laws in the state legislature. C. To regulate and enforce insurance laws in West Virginia. D. To sell insurance policies to high-risk applicants. Correct answer. C. To regulate and enforce insurance laws in West Virginia. Explanation. The West Virginia Insurance Commissioner is responsible for regulating and enforcing insurance laws in the state. This includes overseeing insurers, protecting consumers, and ensuring a stable insurance market. Question 71. What is subrogation in the context of West Virginia insurance policies? A. The insurer's right to deny a claim for late reporting. B. The policyholder's ability to transfer their policy to another party. C. The insurer's right to recover funds from a third party responsible for a loss. D. The insurer's obligation to pay all claims without dispute. Correct answer. C. The insurer's right to recover funds from a third party responsible for a loss. Explanation. Subrogation allows an insurer in West Virginia to step into the shoes of the insured to recover costs from a third party responsible for the loss after compensating the policyholder. Question 72. Which type of policy in West Virginia is designed to cover gaps in liability coverage for high net worth individuals? A. Homeowner's policy. B. Personal auto policy. C. Umbrella insurance policy. D. Term life insurance policy. Correct answer. C. Umbrella insurance policy. Explanation. An umbrella insurance policy provides additional liability coverage beyond the limits of underlying policies like auto or homeowners insurance. It helps protect against significant claims or lawsuits. Question 73. Under West Virginia insurance laws, which of the following is required for a valid insurable interest? A. A legal and financial interest in the insured property or person. B. Proof of property ownership at the time the claim is filed. C. A signed affidavit from the policyholder. D. Consent from all beneficiaries named in the policy. Correct answer. A. A legal and financial interest in the insured property or person. Explanation. In West Virginia, an insurable interest means the policyholder must have a legitimate legal or financial interest in the insured property or person at the time of policy issuance and/or loss. Question 74. Which type of damages in West Virginia compensates a plaintiff for non-monetary losses such as pain and suffering? A. Punitive damages. B. Compensatory damages. C. General damages. D. Special damages. Correct answer. C. General damages. Explanation. General damages in West Virginia cover non-monetary losses such as pain, suffering, and emotional distress. These differ from special damages, which compensate for specific monetary losses like medical expenses and lost wages. Question 75. In West Virginia, which of the following is a requirement for insurers when canceling a personal auto policy? A. A written notice must be provided at least 10 days before cancellation for non-payment of premiums. B. The policyholder must agree to the cancellation in writing. C. Cancellation is not allowed under any circumstances. D. A cancellation notice is only required if the policyholder files a claim. Correct answer. A written notice must be provided at least 10 days before cancellation for non-payment of premiums. Explanation. West Virginia law requires insurers to give policyholders written notice at least 10 days before canceling a personal auto policy for non-payment of premiums, ensuring the insured has time to resolve the issue or find alternative coverage. Question 76. Which of the following would be covered under a standard homeowner's insurance policy? A. Earthquake damage. B. Flood damage. C. Fire damage. D. Wear and tear damage. Correct answer. C. Fire damage. Explanation. A standard homeowner's insurance policy typically covers fire damage as part of the dwelling coverage. However, it does not generally cover earthquake or flood damage unless special endorsements are added. Wear and tear is considered a maintenance issue and is not covered by standard homeowners insurance. Question 77. Which of the following is true regarding the cancellation of an auto insurance policy? A. An insurance company cannot cancel a policy midterm under any circumstances. B. An insurance company can cancel a policy at any time without notice. C. A policyholder may cancel their policy at any time, but the insurance company may charge a cancellation fee. D. An insurance company can cancel a policy only after providing 30 days notice. Correct answer. D. An insurance company can cancel a policy only after providing 30 days notice. Explanation. Under most state laws, an insurance company must provide at least 30 days notice to cancel an auto insurance policy, except in cases of non-payment or fraud. Policyholders may cancel their policies at any time, but they may be subject to a cancellation fee depending on the insurer's terms and the remaining premium. Question 78. What type of insurance coverage is needed to protect against damages resulting from a slip and fall accident on business property? A. Property insurance. B. General liability insurance. C. Workers' compensation insurance. D. Professional liability insurance. Correct answer. B. General liability insurance. Explanation. General liability insurance covers businesses for injuries or damages that occur on their premises, such as slip and fall accidents. Property insurance covers physical damage to the property itself, while workers' compensation covers employee injuries, and professional liability insurance protects against claims of professional negligence. Question 79. In a typical property insurance policy, which of the following would be an example of an exclusion? A. Damage from vandalism. B. Loss due to a natural disaster like a hurricane. C. Fire damage. D. Theft of personal property. Correct answer. B. Loss due to a natural disaster like a hurricane. Explanation. Exclusions in property insurance policies typically outline what is not covered. Common exclusions include damage from natural disasters like hurricanes or floods, although this can be covered by separate policies or endorsements. Vandalism, fire damage, and theft are generally covered unless specifically excluded in the policy. Question 80. Which type of insurance is required by law for all employers in most states to provide coverage for employee work-related injuries? A. Commercial general liability insurance. B. Workers' compensation insurance. C. Professional liability insurance. D. Disability insurance. Correct answer. B. Workers' compensation insurance. Explanation. Workers' compensation insurance is required by law in most states to cover medical expenses, lost wages, and rehabilitation costs for employees who suffer work-related injuries or illnesses. Commercial general liability insurance covers third-party claims, professional liability insurance covers professional errors, and disability insurance provides income replacement for personal injury or illness. Question 81. Under a standard homeowner's insurance policy, which of the following perils is typically not covered? A. Fire. B. Theft. C. Earthquake. D. Windstorm. Correct answer. C. Earthquake. Explanation. Standard homeowners insurance policies generally exclude earthquake damage, which must be covered by a separate endorsement or policy. Fire, theft, and windstorm are commonly included in basic homeowners coverage. Question 82. In a commercial property policy, the coinsurance clause is designed to A. Eliminate the deductible for small claims. B. Encourage the insured to insure their property to a certain percentage of its value. C. Limit the amount an insurer will pay for a liability claim. D. Provide coverage for additional living expenses. Correct answer. B. Encourage the insured to insure their property to a certain percentage of its value. Explanation. The coinsurance clause requires the insured to carry coverage equal to a specified percentage, usually 80%, 90%, or 100% of the property's value. Failure to do so results in a reduced payout on claims, as the insured essentially becomes a coinsurer. Question 83. Which of the following is covered under the liability section of a personal auto policy? A. Damage to the insured's own vehicle from a collision. B. Injuries to passengers in the insured's vehicle due to the insured's negligence. C. Medical expenses for the insured's own injuries. D. Physical damage to the insured's personal property in the car. Correct answer. B. Injuries to passengers in the insured's vehicle due to the insured's negligence. Explanation. The liability section of a personal auto policy covers bodily injury and property damage for which the insured is legally responsible, including injuries to passengers in the insured's vehicle when the insured is at fault. Damage to the insured's own vehicle and personal property is covered under different sections. Question 84. Which of the following statements about umbrella liability insurance is correct? A. It covers only property damage. B. It provides excess liability coverage over primary policies. C. It replaces the need for homeowners and auto insurance. D. It covers medical payments for the insured. Correct answer. B. It provides excess liability coverage over primary policies. Explanation. An umbrella policy provides additional liability coverage that goes beyond the limits of the insured's primary policies, such as homeowners and auto. It acts as extra protection for large liability claims. Question 85. Which type of commercial auto insurance coverage is specifically intended to protect against damages caused by uninsured or underinsured drivers? A. Collision coverage. B. Comprehensive coverage. C. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage. D. Liability coverage. Correct answer. C. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage. Explanation. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage in a commercial auto policy provides protection if the insured's vehicle is hit by a driver who either has no insurance or insufficient insurance to cover the damages. Question 86. The business purchases business interruption insurance. This coverage is designed to A. Compensate for lost income due to physical damage to the business property. B. Cover expenses associated with employee injuries. C. Pay for repairs to business equipment. D. Replace inventory damaged by fire. Correct answer. A. Compensate for lost income due to physical damage to the business property. Explanation. Business interruption insurance provides income replacement if a covered peril causes the business to halt operations temporarily. It is meant to keep the business financially stable until it can resume normal operations. Question 87. Under the personal articles floater PAF, which of the following would typically be covered? A. General household items. B. Scheduled high-value personal items like jewelry and art. C. All items of personal property. D. Business inventory. Correct answer. B. Scheduled high-value personal items like jewelry and art. Explanation. The personal articles floater PAF provides coverage for specific high-value items that may have limited coverage under standard policies such as jewelry, art, and collectibles by insuring them separately. Question 88. Which of the following best describes replacement cost coverage? A. It pays the market value of a damaged item. B. It pays the depreciated value of a damaged item. C. It reimburses the policyholder for the cost to replace an item with a new one similar kind and quality. D. It covers the sentimental value of a damaged item. Correct answer. C. It reimburses the policyholder for the cost to replace an item with a new one similar kind and quality. Explanation. Replacement cost coverage reimburses the policyholder for the current cost of a new item of like kind and quality rather than the depreciated or actual cash value cost. Question 89. Which of the following is excluded from coverage under a standard commercial general liability CGL policy? A. Bodily injury cost to customer-owned business premises. B. Damage to a client's property caused by the business's negligence. C. Pollution cleanup costs. D. Legal expenses from a lawsuit alleging slander. Correct answer. C. Pollution cleanup costs. Explanation. Standard CGL policies exclude pollution-related claims. Pollution cleanup and environmental liability typically require separate environmental liability or pollution liability coverage. Question 90. Which of the following perils is typically covered under the named perils form in a commercial property policy? A. Nuclear hazard. B. War. C. Fire. D. Earth movement. Correct answer. C. Fire. Explanation. Named perils policies specifically list covered risks, and fire is one of the most commonly included perils. Nuclear hazard, war, and earth movement are generally excluded unless additional endorsements are purchased.